This part of the video is for those of you who have not yet put your ordered pairs into the spreadsheet. Unless your camera had a different frames per second rate than 30, most of you will be adding your seconds or recording your seconds in increments of 1 over 30 and 2 over 30, 3 over 30, etc. You might find that when you put 1 over 30 in there as a fraction, it comes out as a date. What we can do is click on the A column and put this as number, and then we could just go 1 divided by 30 again, and that comes out to 1 over, or actually 0.03. If we do 2 divided by 30, we get that, and then what we could do is just drag down to however many seconds you need, and you should get something like that. Okay, so that is how to format the time column if you're running into any problems with that. Okay, once you have your ordered pairs all set, then we are ready to graph it. Now, in order to make this a little more visible, I've just zoomed out to 75%. So now what I'm going to do is highlight the time and the distance columns here, and I'm going to go to charts, and I'm going to go to scatter. And just a little word of caution, if you have your window very narrow, you won't see all the charts, and you have to go like this and then scroll down to find them all. But if you have everything out wide, then you'll see the scatter chart, and you want the smooth mark scatter. And so we have that right there. Now what we can do is we can definitely make this thing bigger, and then we're going to go to chart layout, chart title, and we want the title above, and it's going to be Parabolic Motion of a Thrown Object, or some such title to the effect. You will need to check with your teacher. Maybe you'll just know without checking with your teacher, but something about parabolic motion. Now we go to the axis titles. The horizontal will be time, of course, time, and in parentheses in seconds. And then the vertical axis title will be your distance, and I'm not sure what unit that will be, so I'm going to put a question mark, but you will need to know the units, whether they're bricks or whatever they are, centimeters, meters. You will need to label the axis accordingly. Okay, legend, we don't need a legend because we know it's the distance. And so now we have our graph, and we can zoom in a little bit more now if you'd like. We'll go back to 100. And what we need to do now is to find the trend line, or we need to add a trend line. So we're going to click on the series data and go right click, or go control click and go add trend line, and that'll pull up this window. And we'll need to make it a polynomial of the second order. Okay, and then let's go to the options and say display equation on the chart, and we'll go okay. We're going to pause now for a second, and I'm going to zoom in here, and you're going to see that the last item here in the equation is minus 9e minus 14, which is basically scientific notation for minus 9.0 times 10 to the negative 14, or a very, very small number, which for all intents and purposes can be considered 0 in this case. So we just wanted to clarify that. Good. And there is the equation. Now we can pull this up, and we have it selected. Let's go to home, and let's make that more like 20 so it's more visible. Okay, very good. And with that, you have a graph made in Excel of the parabolic motion of this object that you videotaped and then plotted its corresponding ordered pairs. Okay, very good. Save your work, and that's all.